A European team on European soil. Ladies and gentlemen of Brussels, let your votes be known on Twitter and with your cheers. Will Fnatic be able to pick up any games at all in this best of fives? Over the wall, Dragon's Rage will buy some time. Reinover's holding on to his flash. Huni pulled the trigger very early. Look at the river. KOO has got support. Reinover and Huni, they've gone too far. Onslaught of Shadows sends him against the wall. Smeb is looking for Huni, looking for first blood. Febiven does have Shockwave, but will not use it. Flash is available in KOO.
Out this wave and then swap to top lane and 2v1 the Hecarim, but because he just lost the flash, it becomes so much harder for him to do, and here's a dive.
Yellow Star's in trouble. He's been caught by the Crystal Arrow, and the TP is gonna bring some more play from Kuro. They get themselves a second kill, and maybe even the tower if they stick around for this next wave.
On the side of Fnatic. So when we even heard Yerostar say, oh, let's see what happens top.
All right, let's throw everything and a sink at Smeb. He's already chunked Huni down. The flay comes out. Onslaught of Shadows. Smeb's got one, and he's not done. He's looking for Yellow Star and Rain.
Otherwise, we're gonna fall behind. And that's where KOO Tigers can punish him completely.
Oh, you've got a flash sideways, Febiven. He doesn't get away from the arrow. And an easy pickup.
Push in every single lane. Whenever Fnatic sends someone to the bottom side to defend like they're doing now, they get
right
killed.
in a gorilla. All of a sudden, Reckless is delivered into the hands of Kuro, but there's no damage to follow it up. KOO may have bitten off a little more than they can chew. Bray's in trouble. He gets away from the wind slash as the teleport's coming in here for Smeb. He's now landed. Onslaught of Shadows is available. Huni's on the front line. Not even needed. Smeb throws the onslaught towards the tower.
And
Huni's left for dead. Shockwave connects on Bray, but doesn't find a kill. Top laners are down, and Fnatic are able to at least go.
But KOO Tigers, they know it. They're ready to fight.
Oh, Gorilla's gone in and found three. The arrow connects onto Reckless, and he's dead. He gets kicked backwards. Gorilla's the one with the kill credit. We just see Huni take the lantern to safety. Finding the enchanted crystal arrow. Reckless had flash. Smith may a little bit out of position. Huni and Yellow Star trying to jump him down, but Gorilla comes forward. The Shockwave finds four. There's simply not enough ability power. Yellow Star and Reinover like lambs to the slaughter. They throw.
Okay, play in a few bad plays. Obviously, we're trying to aim for the good one. Now you're in a situation where everything is bad, maybe okay.
And as the support of Gorilla on the hunt is coming out, Huni has arrived from the back line. Dragon's Rage finds four. Ash Arrow onto Febiven as well. Gorilla's still running interference. Reckless has got a kill onto Hojin, and Gorilla's unbreakable will is quite early. So the bad plays have resulted in a net +1 kill. Defensive flay to get rid of Smeb. Huni's trampled underneath the weight of that power pony. Reckless is in trouble. The Shockwave's already been pulled, and Fnatic's last chance, last ditch effort is being strangled away.
That had been rejected by other organizations, and they are not even just one game away from the final, a couple fights away from the final.
Wow, Febiven's already dead. Shockwave didn't even get used. Wild growth on that frontline Gorilla, unbreakable.
Can start the fight for KOO Tigers and get that one pick, and they even spike in this mid-game.
Huni's in trouble. The onslaught will throw Smeb far enough to get the kill credit. Reckless is now exhausted. Yellow Star's trying to run interference. There's no box available for zoning. It's a double kill for Smeb, and Kuro gets his third. Fnatic were dancing around the Baron against KOO. They're in the Baron pit and low.
Pretty good Shockwave
the
opportunity.
Shockwave is available, but the headbutt will knock Reinover away. Shockwave gets damaged, but nothing more. And KOO Tigers
Result in anything for Fnatic. Smeb, he doesn't care about Huni down here at all.
Not at all. 3-level difference. The wild growth comes up. Huni's gonna get shut down. Gorilla finds two with the pulverize, and despite the decent shockwave, it will not matter. Reckless is on the retreat. Febiven's got no mana, and Smeb just prances into his face. Takes another inhibitor away from Fnatic. 11,000 gold lead. That's gonna grow even more as these minions funnel through. Inhibitor number 2 is going to fall. And KOO Tigers can play.
Doesn't have an Azir who's much better at clearing multiple waves of supers, so even these 2 waves of super minions give KOO a big window to take down Inhibitor 3 or the game.
Gorilla's found Reckless, and Smeb once more. Reckless gets feared towards his Nexus. Febiven's on the retreat, waits for Exhaust to tag before throws down the Shockwave. Huni wants to try clean up, but the Dragon's Rage will send the team away. It is a double kill for Fnatic. They're defending, but it's very little. It's very late, and I don't think it's going to matter.
Reignover jumped a mile behind the rest of the team while they were trying to trace out. Now he's in trouble. They lose the inhibitor, but they do pick up some kills.
Home soil looking to be extinguished. The KOO Tigers have killed Huni. 4 members of Fnatic left to try wave clear, but the Dragon's Rage knocks him in the air. Shockwave cannot even complete, and the KOO Tigers looking to upset the hometown heroes. KOO will get themselves the ace, will get themselves the base, and will earn themselves a shot at the Summoners Cup in Berlin against SK Telecom.
And you can't help but be happy for the KOO Tigers. Especially Gorilla, who has done so much this year to make this team happen, to coax this team through the season. Finalist in the LCK in the spring, qualified on championship points, and has never really been given their fair shot as a top team. Maybe for a small amount of time in the spring, people were saying it. Now, they have the chance to definitively be the best team in the world if they can take down SKT.
Very few people look at some of these players on this lineup and really praise them, but we get to see what they can do here. Gorilla, fantastic support. Smep in the top lane, going crazy every single game. Obviously, when there's a winner, there's a loser as well.
Crushing defeat for Fnatic.
What great play from KOO. Also, every time they're discounted or underestimated, they show up and surprise absolutely everybody.
But it's been such a weird year for the KOO Tigers. They start out in the spring split by winning everything, being #1.
It's also been a huge year for Fnatic, coming all the way to the semifinals, and the crowd is showing their appreciation.
The final vote has landed, and it was a European eulogy as both EU squads drop at the semi-final stage.
I still think both the EU teams and EU fans can be very proud
They put up
of this tournament.
more of a fight than many were expecting at times, but mistakes that we did not see from the